Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
And this one has all. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And he just missed with that left jab. How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter. Good counter punching. No rest for the weary. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. That left hook misses. Stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Worry about it, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all that. Forget about that.
Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Can't find a home for that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
On to the third.
Yeah, not in the last game.
Last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That counter shot lands. Got out of the way of that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Wait a minute. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Man, get up. Man, get.
Keeping those gloves on, paying dividends as it seems that moment
Ali
of trouble
said, no.
Green Days now
Ali
needs to steady
got
the
them, that
pace.
nigga
Get
sick.
the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
Whoa, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
The referees paused the action, and we'll take a look at that cut.
Let's go. We beat a nigga shit.
So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. That jab doesn't score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Missing with the hook. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I'm weaving on that nigga again. That nigga won't fall. Oh, ass nigga, man.
Roy Jones in that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
He won't fall, man.
On to the 5th we go. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Holding nothing back here in the round.
all
Think
this?
of holding on here for a minute. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Through the hook, didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern.
Let's start the sixth. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A perfect counter lands. That hook won't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
What are you doing?
And there's the bell to start round 7. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. There's a counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Okay, focus.
And we enter the 8th round. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. What had they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen...
Finally, he goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fuck. That's it. Do something new on this shit.
No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, no matter if it ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really go.
You had to spit my dog like that, bro.
Going out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel
No.
switching my roads. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So blue. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So
What?
blues, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun.
Yo, fighting.
My angels begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya.
Tonight is